Welcome back, everybody, to Rob's MetalWorks. Tonight we are out on the street working it hard for all our peeps out there. We are at Bonds 007 here in Rocktober. Brings me great pleasure to come out here and support the Dirty 30 tour. And yes, direct support is the band from Kokomo, Indiana. The fellas from Salem's Childe are joining me tonight. I have with me James and Johnny. How you guys doing?
Hey, everybody.
Awesome, brother. How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. Totally stoked. I've been jamming Unbound. I love it. And that's why I'm here tonight, to support you guys.
Right on. Thank you
Cool,
very
man.
much.
We really appreciate it.
Rob, what's your favorite song off the
My favorite song is the opening track. Closer
To the Bone?
Closer to
All
the
right.
That one, and then we're going to talk about the cover, too, because the cover is a beautiful, awesome rendition. I love it. So we're going to get there. So as we were talking before we started rolling, I never knew or have heard of Kokomo, Indiana. There's people out there who've never heard of Kokomo, Indiana, and much less Salem's Childe. There's people all over the country and world who watch our program. So share a little bit about the beginnings of Salem's Childe.
Oh, thank God he didn't say the beginnings of Kokomo. I didn't want to have to talk about Elwood Haynes and all the other stuff. Anyway, the beginnings of Salem's Childe. It was the summer of '96, and Rob and I had met through a mutual friend of ours who at the time was the bass player and singer for the band, and I had come in to play rhythm guitar. And so the band already had like 5 or 6 songs. We organized fairly quickly and played a couple of shows in parking lots and parks and things like that. Kind of how young kids do. I mean, I don't think any of us were older than 19 at the time.
Wow.
So we got out there and we tried to do that thing, and we kept it going until about 2000 with a couple of little lineup changes. At one point, I moved to bass, and we played a couple of the festival circuits. We did the Milwaukee Metal Fest and the Metal Meltdown in New Jersey.
Jack Koshik.
The Jack Koshik shows
Koshik.
back in the day. Then things kind of fell apart in 2004. We took a hiatus for about 10 years. Rob approached me about doing a reunion show, and it all kind of started falling into place again, and the reunion show 2 years later turned into an album of things that we had started back in the early 2000s.
Sure. And I guess at that point, 10 years go by. I guess the kids now are a little bit more mature, a little bit more serious, a little better at what they're doing.
Well, we had all gone on to other things and had those projects and those experiences that we were able to then bring back, and we were able to approach it from the aspect of, hey, let's take this to the next level.
Sure.
And then the level after that.
Sure.
Then, however high we can push that.
And definitely now with your new music that just dropped in August, Unbound, it seems like this is a new era for the band.
It really is. This is our second time around with Pavement, and those guys have been really great and really supportive of us. And definitely want to thank those guys, Tim, Mark, all you guys. You guys have been really great. So at this point, we're taking it here first. This is kind of like the trial run after the release of Unbound, and at the same time, here we are. We're with heroes of ours, and like heroes that have become brothers over the course of this tour. So it's been a really special. What is it? We're on day 9, day 10, day 10. It's been a really special 10 days.
Yeah. So. Johnny, I know that you kind of came into the band. I've read about how much you too as a musician have progressed and lend your really strong talents to Unbound, the new record. So for all these people out there who are going to listen to the record tonight after they watch this interview, share a little bit about what is the band delivering musically. What is the genre that you guys like to kind of place yourselves in?
Well, I guess we'd like to place ourselves in we're a thrash groove band.
Okay.
We definitely wanted to appeal to a broader audience with this release. And the first Doyle tour that we were on, everybody came up to me and said, you can growl and you can scream, but you can sing. And I want to hear more of that. And it wasn't just a handful of people. I mean, it was a shitload of people.
Like fans or people that you knew?
Yeah, people, fans that we were making at the time, because no one had ever heard of Salem's Child, you know. They all heard of Doyle, but they hadn't heard of us. And they were like, dude, I love what you're doing, but I want to hear more of you singing. And when you run into over 100 people telling you they want to hear you singing, you don't thumb your nose at it. So I went and took some vocal lessons, and I started crafting my voice specifically for this album. And when I came to the guys, we were already in the midst of making this album, and I said, guys, I want to go a different direction with the vocals. James said, so you want to go heavier? I was like, well,
how can I get heavier?
He's like, not exactly.
Not exactly. And then James was saying, you know, you toned it down, but you actually got heavier. I don't know how that works, but yeah. The only real heavy song we have on this album is the one I share with my brother Joe Rodriguez of Pissing Razors.
The Reaping.
The Reaping, absolutely.
Closer to the Bone's pretty fucking heavy.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if I share that opinion.
Well,
I think there are some pretty heavy grooves on this thing, man.
I love it all. You know.
Well, thank you.
But you know, people have different ideas of what heavy is, but I think you used a good word a little while ago. That groove. You guys have like this really heavy type of groove, and I dig it.
Thank you. You know, I guess that's as near as I can put it, because with all of the influences that everybody in the band has, you can't exactly pin down and say, well, they sound just like Slayer, or they sound just like Machine Head, or they sound just like Pantera, or any or Exhorder, or any of these other bands. But they can say, I can hear some of that. You know, I can hear a little bit of Tool in there. I can hear Machine Head in there. I can hear Testament in there. And then all of a sudden, where did these vocals come from? And it's like, wow, I just went a different direction, and the guys in the band loved it. We presented it to Tim King from Pavement Entertainment, and he was beside himself. And he was like, yes, we need to dump this. And we did. And the reaction of it is out of this world. It really is. You know, we've got a lot of views and a lot of attention for The Reaping with my brother Joe. And we also got a lot of attention for the one cover tune we have on that album. You know, and that would be She Sells Sanctuary.
The Cult.
By The Cult, yeah. We're actually on Liquid Metal. Yeah, with that on the corridor of covers.
Yeah, we've done two trips now on the corridor of covers,
we
man.
thank them for
awesome.
helping us out with
Appreciate
that. We actually have a song on the radio. You know, it's a song called Through Fire, and that's charting. You know, we made it all the way to 65 on the rock Billboard charts, and then it dropped back down, and now it's up to 69 this week. So 69, dude.
Killer. I know. I also saw because you guys, this is the second full-length record for the band.
Yes, sir.
The first one, the Sin That Saves You.
Yep.
The first record, that record is still available for people to get.
Absolutely.
Share with the fans a little bit about that. So, because I know sometimes like I get turned on to a band, then I kind of go back into their archive.
Oh, for sure.
So where can they get that? It's still out there?
Yeah, they can get it on your favorite streaming site. You know, Spotify, Apple, you know, Amazon, Tidal, all of that. You can get it. You can get it anywhere. And if you come to a show, we can get you a CD or whatnot.
Yeah,
and, you know,
yeah.
You can take
I
one
want
home.
one. I want one.
Absolutely. You'll have to pick one up right after
guys,
we get
I
done
really
here.
am a fan of this record. I jam it a lot since I've gotten it. And
I
great
love to
stuff,
hear
man.
that. I love to hear that.
Great stuff, really. That's why I'm here sharing about this record. One of the things that I love about it is it sounds fucking great on my computer and stereo. Yeah, it sounds good, man. So where did you guys record and stuff like that?
We actually kind of self-produced this
Yeah,
thing. You know, Rob did his bits in his office. I did my bits in my office, and we got together and, you know, started trading files and things like that, and managed to put it all together. And Johnny comes over and lays his vocals on it. And Mr. Modesty over here, the one thing that he forgot to mention about, you know, the difference between The Sin That Saves You and Unbound from a vocal aspect is the hours and hours and hours of work that he has put in. He you know signed up and took some courses and things like that and did the work. And dude,
to be the best he could be for this record.
We are seriously proud of what
I mean,
he
you
has
kind of
brought to
have
this.
to, bro. It's like you're immortalizing yourself when you
the thing-
record.
The thing is,
And you are. And once it leaves you, then it's not yours anymore. You know. And I really wanted it to be the best for this release. And I am in no way satisfied with my vocalist to say, "Oh, I've done it and it's good enough." No, I still got more work to do.
Mr. Perfectionist.
There's levels that I haven't hit yet. There's things that I haven't done, and I want to do all of it. You know what I mean? And I'm really glad that now that it has left us, now that it's not ours anymore, now it's yours. I'm very, very humbled and very excited to say thank you. You know,
we're glad you enjoy it, man. I really appreciate that.
You guys alluded to the fact that you did one of the highlights of the record is the reaping that Joe Rodriguez from Pissing Razors co-sang on. How did kind of that happen?
Well, Joe and I met about 35 years ago in Yokosuka, Japan. He and I were both in the Navy together.
Get the fuck out.
For real.
Wow.
Yeah. I was on the USS Prairie.
That was before metal, before y'all were in metal.
Exactly. We were kids. Yeah. We were young kids. And he was on the USS Midway. I found myself on the bullet train going to Tokyo, and he asked, "Where are you going?" And I said, "Tokyo." He said, "No, you don't want to go there." He said, "You want to come with me?" I was like, "Really?" We're going to this place called Harajuku, and they block off a whole street and have nothing but band on top of band. When he said band, that was all I needed, and he knew the musician fire inside, and he asked me what kind of music I liked, and I said metal. Me and him have been friends ever since. When he came through on tour, when they played the Milwaukee Metal Fest last year, we played with them in Indianapolis, and it went awesome. It was a killer show.
The
They loved
legendary
it.
Melody Inn.
We loved it. And Joe said, "Hey man, if you guys ever want to do something with me on it, give me a call." And I did. And now that's what you've got. And now we're on the honored to be on the Dirty 30 tour. Pissing Razors is my favorite band, and they have been since the 90s. This is a fucking dream come true for me.
And I think Joe also has a lot of respect for the band as well, because didn't he go up to Indiana to shoot the video?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we got him up there.
But I saw the video, and I even saw some of like the making of the video, and I said, well, these dudes looks like this is all their gear and shit. They look quite at home. I said, Joe fucking went up there.
Yeah, we flew him out to shoot the video for the weekend, and we also included him in our gang vocals, because we captured gang vocals right down in our jam room with a big boom mic, and Joe is on all of those gang vocals as well.
So dirty little secret, there's a little bit of
The
Joe
whole
Razor.
record, all the gang vocals?
Yep.
There's a little Joe
is
Razor
on
in all.
Joe is on there too. Yeah. I know it. Oh man.
Easter egg.
Yeah, man. I tell a lot of the local young peeps that I interview. I said, man, this underground metal scene, it's all about relationships.
Yep. Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. And the more that I see the bands actually being cohesive and not so goddamn competitive and backstabby, the better and the more I like it. Here in San Antonio, the bands that are here right now, they're all friends.
Yeah.
And I can't tell you, that makes my whole body smile. You know, because if you can pull each other up,
Right.
we're all going to get to where we need to be, right?
That's right.
You know, and why snuff out someone else's flame to make yours burn brighter? That's bullshit.
It
One
don't.
of the things too that you'll notice is like some of the opening bands, after they play, they don't leave. They stay and support the other bands. That's what it's all about.
That's what's up.
You talked about why you're here in San Antonio, the Dirty 30 tour, celebrating really a long career of the Pissing Razors. And I'm fortunate enough that I'm going to talk with Eddie here in a little bit about that. How's the run been going?
Outstanding. We had a little bit of
I heard about the
problem. Yeah, well, you know, our third tour, and it was bound to happen. A vehicle broke down,
It always happens, right?
and we had to deal with it. We dealt with it, got back on the road, and we couldn't be happier.
Said a
Man,
few
we're
prayers.
working all the bugs out, man.
Yep. We actually bought our what we affectionately call the War Machine from the band Soil.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We bought that off of those guys. Incredible dudes, really super nice. Don't want to
So-
discuss just how much we paid for it, but we got hooked up.
Good. That's what it's all about. So we're already kind of about to really be deep into the fall now. Is there anything else that you guys have planned for the rest of this year? Because I know you have some exciting things to talk about for early 2025. So
Oh, yes, we
share
do.
that with the people.
Actually, what we have going on, we are taking the month of November and December off
Good.
to work on our set and to work on new music, because when we go out with the band Venom Inc. in January and February, we want to be more than on top of our game, and as soon as that tour gets over with, we want to have some new music to drop on everybody soon thereafter.
And so,
Yep.
correct me if I'm wrong, the Venom Inc. tour will take you to like the middle of February. Is that right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Toward the end, actually, yes.
And you guys are going to be hitting all. You guys are going to be pretty
Yeah.
fucking busy.
Oh, yeah.
Playing shows like almost every day.
Over 30 shows in 40 days.
Yeah, it's gonna
Yeah.
be good. It's gonna be good.
Take care of your voice, Johnny.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Just
sir.
talk to Joe, and he's all like,
Me and him are doing the same thing.
Well, it's been a good push this
Oh, yeah.
week, man. It's been
Oh,
a good
totally.
push, man.
So again, I talked about the video for the reaping. You guys like doing videos? You think they're still important?
Absolutely. Videos are more than windows to the soul. I mean, it gets the listener a chance to actually see the magic if they can't attend live shows. You know, of course you have imagination when you're listening to audio, but you can actually see what's going on with the video. And sometimes there's a storyline, there's a plot line. You can dig into it and sink your fucking teeth into it. Yes, videos are more than important.
Yes, sir.
I'd like to see more from you. Hopefully, we can get one for Closer to the Bone. That's my vote.
Closer to the Bone, coming
It's coming.
soon.
It's coming.
Coming
It's coming.
soon.
I think. I honestly think. I think the plan is that we're still going to do a video for each one of the songs. Yeah.
Yeah, cool,
Yeah.
cool. I mean, now you can do it pretty economically.
It's important. Like the industry has changed. Like back in the day, you know, if you could do a music video, like you'd have to get picked up by like an MTV or some local access channel in order to get it out there. Back when we were kids, right?
Yep.
You know, so
That's how we started as a public access
now
show.
it's completely different. Like everything is content driven. All of the social media and everything. You know that.
Yep.
I mean, that's why you do a show every week, right?
Yeah.
You know,
Well, social media has taken over as our MTV now, and
Absolutely.
and it is what it is. Some people are bitching, some people are overjoyed, some people that's all they know. You know, it is what it is. you change with the times and you roll with it.
right.
And I have
shoot a video for every fucking song.
Exactly.
Send it out there, you know.
Shoot a video
I'm sorry,
for every
can I say
song.
that? Are we good on your show? You know.
Shoot a video for absolutely every song, every show, all the behind the scenes shit. Have fun with it and share content.
That's it.
Keep the listeners interested, engaged. Exactly.
But it helps us talk to our audience. Like, you get comments on your videos every week, and it's one of your ways that you can engage with your. Same way with us. You know, if we release a video a month, a video every other month, or whatnot, then we get comments and we get engagement with our audience, and we get to interact with people, and that's what it's all about. I mean, music's about making connections with people, right? We've connected with you that way, right?
For sure.
Hey, man. Yeah.
Gentlemen, thank you so much.
Much love, man. Thank you.
Very much for having us on your show, brother. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, before I let you go, is there anything I missed? Any last words that you want to share with people around the world who will watch this interview?
To anybody that's liking on our shit and is a fan of Salem's Child, all I can say is because of you people that we do what we do. Thank you very much for supporting us.
Thank you.
Get a hold of us on Facebook, Instagram, or you can even comment on any of the videos that you see on YouTube. God bless y'all.
Come
out
see
and
us
our
live.
shit. We will be out doing our shit for you to rip your faces off come January and February as well.
Yes, we
Be
will.
sure to watch them, Venom Inc. tour.
Much love, guys.
All right, everybody. Thank you guys again so much. Everyone, remember the brand new record from the band is already out on the streets. Go out to your favorite music media outlet and download Unbound right now after you watch this interview. You saw Salem's Child
Yes, sir.
only right here on Rob's MetalWorks.
Oh, yeah.